We are facing one of the hardest times in our life, in our history, because we facing so many problems in the same time. We have health problem with COVID-19, we have war, we have energy crisis, we have food problem. Everywhere, people suffer. So many people around me bankrupt. Many of them cannot keep their business anymore. People suffer almost everywhere. But there are many big corporations, many big giant companies. They still make a lot of profit. I think this is very important to think about it. When people dying, when people suffer so much, why the big corporations still make the highest profit? When the price of the gas rise up, the gas company make tons of profit. When people suffer with health problem, the big company who produce vaccine or medicine, they make so much profit. When the food's very expensive, people starving, the food company make tons of profit too. That means the big corporation, they did not help us. They help us, but they want a lot back from us too. So, how can we survive in this situation? Because there's so many problems, so many things will happen in the near future. It's not only this. We still have more things that we have to face, more serious. How can we survive? I think this part is very important to think about, because most of people did not think much. They just believe that the government will manage the problem, will solve the problem. They think that the market system will make it work and make it good. Everything rely on the market system that we believe in. But most of the market were controlled by a few group of people, and they take advantage of every situation in our life. How can we survive? I think now is not the time to make profit, but it's the time to work together, to help each other. But the company, the big company, the corporation did not think like that. They still think the same way. They still add higher profit in their products because they know that people have to buy it. Even it's expensive, they still have to buy it. That's why they still make tons of profit. What we have to think now is, how can we survive in this situation? I think if we not let the company solve the problem for us, not let the only government think about solution for us, we can find a way. If we can think solution by ourselves more and more, I think we will discover more way, more technique to make us survive, to make us be able to control our life more than now. We are not stupid people, but we were trained to not think by ourselves. We were trained to follow the system. We were trained to believe in the system. We were trained to wait for the government system, the economic system, that they are going to help us. I think we cannot do like that anymore, because we cannot trust government, We cannot trust corporation. We cannot trust anybody that big like that. Because when they are big, they are not human. Like a big corporation, it's not human. It's a pile of money. And those money, they have no heart, no mind. They have only one aim, is the highest profit. So anybody who work for those corporations, they have to work hard to make the highest profit. Even they are a good person, but if they cannot make the highest profit, they will be kicked out. So they are not human. So we human, we have to think ourselves. How can we survive? How can we solve the problem that attack us in every direction now? One thing is we need to come back to ourselves more. Help ourselves and help each other more. We try to work very hard here in Thailand. In this situation, we try to help farmers who grow food. How can they can sell their produce? And help consumer. How can we help consumer to have good food in the fair price, in the price that they can afford it? This is our work. We are small people, but we keep working. We set up a company we call Tham Thurakit, or Fair Business Company. This company, we want to make food system fair for everybody. So we train farmers to grow food for self-reliance first, grow for themselves first. If they grow everything for themselves and they have enough to eat, they can share to other people. If they have more, they can send to us, we can sell for them. So when they grow like this, they stop using chemical. They start to grow many varieties. They don't do cash crop anymore. So it helps them to have more food to eat. If they grow cash crop, if they grow only corn or only cassava, they will not eat corn and cassava all the time. So they need to buy food. But when they learn from us, they grow many things for themselves first. They did not grow for self. So they will have everything to eat. And then leftover, they can share. Leftover, more than that, they can send to us, we can sell to them. So their food, their produce are good and clean. So we have a good food to sell in a fair price for consumer in the city. This is the way we try to reconnect consumer and producer together. They need to know each other. They need to connect together again. With this technique, we think we can solve many problems for us. At least we decrease hunger problem. The second thing, we make people pay off their debt. And then we create a good environment, good soil, good water, and increase the biodiversity, because we grow so many things. And we connect together. We see each other. We understand each other more. We have more fun to play together. We know each other. We have very close relationship between consumer and producer and farmer. So we feel good that we are friends. We have good food. Everybody survive. This is what we are trying to doing. This is what we doing now. We working. We think we want to solve this problem. This is one part of our thinking. One way that we can think, we can do it. I think many people, if we start to think in this way, more people think we will have more solution, more choice in our life. So it's important to help to think out of the system that they control us now. We need to create new system. Everywhere you can create the system that fit with your location, your culture, your area. We don't need to rely on the main system in the world only. We have ability to think. We have ability to solve the problem. This is what we have to know. When we believe this, we can do it. Now, our company sell many things lower than normal price. Even it's organic. This dish is less than $1. Organic rice, omelette, and vegetable. Everything's organic. And all the restaurant, we use cold pressed coconut oil only. We don't use palm oil or soybean oil or any oil. We have the group that they make coconut oil for us. This is seafood with pad thai. This so cheap. There's nowhere in Bangkok that you can buy food cheaper than $1. But we can do it here. Many of them it can be more expensive than that, but it's still lower than the same kind of food in the same level, 2 times or 3 times. So we try to make a good food, clean food, can be easy for everybody to access to it. At this time, we do not think about profit, but we think about how can we survive together, how farmer can survive, how consumer can survive. We need to pass this hard time together. If you come to Bangkok, don't forget to visit Yakkajon restaurant. We have 3 places in Bangkok, and we have 1 place in southern of Thailand in Chumphon. It's a resort we call Chumphon Cabana. There's a resort, there's diving center there, there's good seafood restaurant there also.